Do you know? 100 meters beneath Antarctica's ice, in a place where sunlight has never reached, life still exists. In complete darkness, isolated microscopic organisms have survived for thousands, maybe even millions of years. From above, Antarctica looks like a lifeless white desert, silent, frozen, empty. But beneath that endless sheet of ice lies a hidden world that feels almost unreal. This ice sheet stretches nearly 5 kilometers deep in some places. It holds about 70% of the world's fresh water, locked away in solid ice. Antarctica is the coldest, driest, and windiest place on Earth. In winter, the sun disappears for months. Temperatures can drop to minus 90 degrees Celsius. And yet, life still finds a way. On the icy coasts, penguins and seals gather in massive colonies. Below the ocean surface, strange fish glide through freezing waters. Even deep beneath the ice, tiny shrimp-like creatures and microorganisms survive in total darkness. Because nature never truly gives up on life. Antarctica's ice is more than frozen water. It's a time machine. Every year, layers of snow fall and compress into ice, trapping tiny air bubbles inside. Each layer is like a page in Earth's history book. Scientists have drilled deep into this ice and extracted cores that contain air from over 1.2 million years ago. From these samples, we've learned incredible things, like when the Sahara was once green, when mammoths roamed the Earth, and that carbon dioxide levels were once only half of what they are today. Because ice never forgets. But everything we've talked about so far is just the surface. Beneath Antarctica lies an entire hidden water world. Thousands of underground rivers and lakes are spread beneath the ice like a vast network. Some lakes are larger than entire cities, sealed off from sunlight for millions of years. Sometimes, these hidden rivers suddenly shift direction, causing the ice above to rise and fall, as if something is moving beneath it. And occasionally, this secret world reveals itself, like the mysterious blood falls. At first glance, it looks like blood pouring out of the ice. But scientists discovered it's actually ancient saltwater trapped deep below, rich in iron. When that water reaches the surface, it reacts with oxygen, turning deep red. This strange phenomenon proves something incredible, that nutrients from beneath the ice flow into the ocean, feeding entire ecosystems. Tiny algae feed on those nutrients. Krill feed on the algae. And the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale, depends on krill to survive. Everything is connected. Deeper still lies Lake Vostok, one of the largest subglacial lakes on Earth. It has been sealed beneath ice for millions of years. Scientists believe it may contain forms of life never seen anywhere else on the planet. And it's not alone. Over 700 subglacial lakes have been discovered beneath Antarctica. In some of them, researchers have already found microbial life. Even tiny shrimp-like organisms have been detected in samples taken from these isolated waters. This raises an even bigger question. If life can survive here, could it also exist beneath the icy moons of Jupiter or Saturn? Now, let's go even deeper. Beneath the ice itself. Hidden under Antarctica is a massive landscape of mountains, valleys, and canyons. The Gamburtsev Mountains rise as high as the Alps, yet remain completely buried. The Denman Canyon plunges over 3.5 kilometers deep, one of the deepest on Earth. And beneath the western ice sheet, dozens of dormant volcanoes quietly release heat, melting the ice from below. But here's the most surprising part. Millions of years ago, Antarctica wasn't frozen at all. It was part of a supercontinent called Gondwana, a land of forests, rivers, and thriving life. Today, fossils buried beneath the ice still tell the story of that lost world. And now, the world is watching Antarctica more closely than ever, because beneath all that ice could lie vast reserves of coal, oil, gas, and rare minerals worth trillions of dollars. For now, these resources remain untouched. A treaty signed in 1959 declared Antarctica a place for peace and scientific research only. Mining and military activity are strictly prohibited. But in 2048, that agreement can be reviewed. And that could change everything. Global powers are quietly positioning themselves for the future. But Antarctica is incredibly fragile. Its ice, oceans, and ecosystems are deeply connected. Disturb one, and everything else begins to collapse. A balance that took millions of years to form could be destroyed in just decades. For now, Antarctica remains untouched, silent, protected. But 2048 is not far away, and when that moment comes, the fate of this frozen world will be decided.